Hi there. We are The Life Writer, and I'm Mark DeVincent.
And I'm Teresa DeVincent. What our business does is we capture life stories of people and commemorate and honor their life stories. Kind of started with my father. He was having a 90th birthday, and we were thinking, what can you get a 90-year-old for their birthday? So Mark and I came up with the idea of writing this life story.
We interviewed her dad, and we asked him specific questions. Probably interviewed him for about 12 hours. We went over some old photos that were important to him, and then we talked about those, and then, well, how about your feelings about your life experience? So the book actually came out to be a lot more powerful and a bigger deal than we thought, really. It was really neat.
It was nice having all the photos and everything in one spot too, because with all of us kids, all of us had pictures of him, but getting them like all organized in one book, it was really great.
What makes it hard today for families is time. Everyone,
Right.
The time is so tight, now more than ever, and the
Right.
families are separated so much. I mean, it's not unusual to have a sister or brother in Seattle, one in Phoenix, one in Florida. Everyone is so spread out, it's hard to get that whole family experience.
Some people it's like a special occasion, like with Dad's 90th birthday. Other people it's like maybe a professional person that wants to have their life chronicled.
Midway into this, after about the third or fourth customer, folks started asking, hey, would you mind videotaping it also? So we started videotaping, and that's worked out pretty well, and we're in the process now of expanding that and improving that process itself. So the books and the videos are very well received by the customer. So we spend 2 1/2 days, typically in the customer's home. We'll sit down with them, get to know them a little bit, and then we'll go over some questions that we've developed, and then we'll draw out the life story and the experience over a couple days, a half day each time. Then we'll scan some photos, talk to them about the photos, then we take that information back to our place of business and then compile that into a book. And then we make up a nice rough draft for them. We take it back to the customer, sit down with them, and say, hey, how's this look to you? And invariably there's, oh, that name is wrong, or we need to change this. There's always changes, which is fine.
Right.
And so we'll change it, and then once they're happy with it, then we send it to the printer and we have it printed out.
One thing that I think people should think about is when a loved one is gone, because I have this wonderful book of my father, all his stories, his pictures, but my mother passed away of Alzheimer's. And unfortunately, she's the last living member of her family. So all of her history is gone. And I think that's kind of why I feel so passionate about trying to get as many people's stories out there as I can, because I don't have her story. I don't really know that much about her family and history. So I would really like to get that out there for people, to get their story, get it down while they still have a memory and they know their stories, and we can get it all together in a book form.